Dr. Molly Welly.
Hello.
And veterinarian here at Quick Fix,
Yes,
Spay,
ma'am.
Neuter, and Wellness. And today we're talking about fatty boombalatties.
Fatty boombalatties.
And we have Kiki.
Yes, Kiki is fat.
Most of the people who watch the show on a regular basis know
I heard,
Kiki.
no Kiki, yes.
Yeah, they know Kiki. Actually, she's purring right now.
Is she? Oh,
yeah.
she must like us.
Yeah, she's out of her element a little bit, but
Maybe she's nervous.
but she's doing good.
Yeah.
Typically, she gets a little like you can't touch her too much, but she's sort of liking us doing this. And we're here again in the surgical center, so she's kind of hunkering down.
Yeah.
I feel this blob right there. Is that fat?
That is fat. Yes.
So what do we do about it?
So, because she's so fat, we probably would need to change her diet.
Okay.
Because carbohydrates can make cats really fat. So
Okay.
dry food can make cats fat.
So dry food has more carbohydrates than canned food?
Mhm. Yeah, and in
Oh.
the nature, cats are obligate carnivores, so they really are only supposed to eat protein. Meat and protein. So dry food is good for their teeth, but it's bad for their waistline because it makes them overweight. And cats they seem to usually like dry food a lot. Some cats do.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't have a lot of carbohydrates, so it makes them fat. So high protein, low carb is usually a good diet for cats that need to lose weight.
High protein,
Low carb.
low carb.
Yeah.
So no rice, no cereal in the food.
Right. And but dry, like I said, dry food is good for their teeth, so that's
Yeah.
one benefit of dry food because it helps knock that tartar off. But it's not good in the way it makes them overweight.
So she has a beautiful silky coat.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Super
Yes,
silky
very
coat.
soft.
She's being so nice.
Yeah.
Somebody come and adopt her. She's been with us a
She's
year and
so
a half.
nice. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's been with us a year and a half. When we first got her in, she was a mom. She had just had kittens.
Oh, really?
She was a scaredy cat. I took her home. I raised her babies in my house with her.
Mm-hmm.
She usually hid under my bed and all, and obviously
Yeah.
that changed
Yeah, now she's
somewhere along the line, probably from all the handling.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, she's lived at Kitten Crazy for a long time now.
Yeah.
She's free roaming, just simply because we just don't cage cats.
No, yeah,
that
she's so
long.
happy that way, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So she gets exercise. She gets pets. She's not just growing fat in a cage, but something happened to her after she had those babies. She just ate and ate and ate
And also
ate.
probably that we spayed her. Did we spay her?
Yeah, oh,
so,
yeah,
so when you spay
right
them,
away.
it slows their metabolism down a little bit, so they'll gain weight after they're spayed. Dogs and cats.
So what's the medical problem? Any medical problems with being obese
lots.
like
Just
this?
like in people, being overweight can cause a lot of problems. But in cats, one of the main ones is they can become diabetic.
Ooh.
Yeah, because cats are in general type 2 diabetics usually, so they which is good because a lot of times it can be controlled by their diet. So just keeping your cat thin and not letting them become overweight will help prevent diabetes because that can be a pretty common complication of overweight cats.
Can we take her for walks and things
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
laser
and-
pointers, just letting her jump up and off things and just being out and active, and yeah, that would help a lot
Go
with her weight
peanut?
loss. But yeah, high protein, low carb, and wet food is that good in that sense because
Really?
wet food has a lot of protein, or more protein than dry food usually, and also a lot of moisture, which is good for cats in general. Cats, for their urinary health, it's good for them to get a lot of moisture in their diet. So
Fantastic.
wet food is good, but not good for their teeth, like I said.
Well, I have good news about Kiki, and that is that she has lost 2 pounds in the
Good
last
job,
several
Kiki.
months because we noticed that she was getting a little too fat.
Yeah.
We don't call her fat to her face. 'Cause it
No,
hurts
of
her
course
feelings.
not.
But yeah, she was getting really way overweight.
Yeah.
And so they have been playing with her more.
Oh,
I
good.
think the only difference right now that we've been doing at Kitten Crazy is the level of activity that
yeah,
we
just if you
sort of
feed
make
her less
get.
and exercise her more. Other thing is a lot of full service vets will have prescription diets for cat weight loss in cats, like Science Diet and Purina. They make diets that are geared towards weight loss in cats and dogs that help them feel full, that have higher protein levels. So if you do have a fat cat, your full service vet can help you a lot with that too.
And if you have them lose weight too fast, isn't there something called hepatic lipidosis?
Cats that a lot of times if cats are really overweight like this, it's usually if something happens, like if they get another another underlying disease where they'll stop eating for a few days.
Right,
that can be really dangerous in fat cats because their liver will do something funny where they start mobilizing all their peripheral fat and it goes to their liver, and that's called fatty liver, like you said, and they can go into liver failure.
Yeah.
And so the good news is they can recover from it, but they have to have a feeding tube because the treatment is for them to eat.
Had that
and
happen.
She's had experience with that, yes.
Yeah.
But it's terrible, it's devastating, so you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So if you do have an overweight cat and for some reason they stop eating for a few days, definitely get them to a regular vet right away because that can cause all kinds of problems.
Right. I had that happen one time with a cat named Sugar. I had to feed her through a tube in her neck for 6
and
weeks.
their esophagus goes, yeah.
Oh.
And
then
it's
one day
amazing how
she
they
just-
live because you think they're going to die and then they live, but
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
it was a lot of work. She was obese when I got her, and she stopped eating. She lost 4 pounds rapidly, and the stress of just being around the other cats and
Yeah.
so forth. I brought her in my house. It didn't help. It was already too late.
Yeah,
It was
once they
already
pass
way
a certain point.
Yep. And went to the vet with her. The whole tube thing is not fun. So
No.
be very careful if you're
Yeah.
going to put your cat on a diet.
crash
because,
diets.
Yeah, no crash diets, and do very, very slowly.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
Yep.
So thanks, Kiki, for
Yeah,
losing
thank you,
some
Kiki.
weight. Thank you. And thank you for being a good girl today.
You're so good.
Yeah, usually she's a little sippy, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.